Hello, cruisers. This is Rick Wade, the Texas Cruiser. Interesting article come out in Cruise Fever, and the Star of the Seas is coming out with some new technology. Everybody figures every time a new Royal Caribbean ship or a Carnival ship, even they do it too, and Norwegian and Princess. Always when they launch these brand new ships, the new technology on there. But this is a kind of interesting technology. On Star of the Seas, they're putting in facial recognitions for the cabins. So when you walk up, the cabin has a reader and reads your face, and it'll unlock your door for you and all. So you won't have to fumble for your key card or the medallion. I'll talk to you. I'll ask you some questions about all that stuff in a little bit here. But then you'd be able to enter your cabin now without having to unlock the door. Now the lights be preset for your whatever you want in lighting. The AC system, HVAC, will be preset to your settings, to what way you want the HVAC to be set at, temperature wise. So it's and it'll record when you come in, because not just for your purposes, but for security purposes. It'll recognize and read whoever comes into the cabin. Stewards, somebody bringing in drinks for your, if you order drinks, and they'll bring in some drinks to put in your cabin if you're not there. Various maintenance personnel come by. It'll make a recording of that, and it'll be available if we ever need to, if there's something happening to need to find out who's been in the cabin. So that's more of a security feature, I think, for all the cruisers who stay in that cabin. So that's pretty good. You still have to have the I call them C-Pass cards and the medallions for your services when you go to, get drinks and whatever, So go to the gift shops, the duty free stuff like that. So this is really getting out there, and Royal Caribbean's really excited about having this on Star of the Seas, and possibly if this works out well, they'll start putting it on other ships. Of course, I'm sure on the new ships, but maybe any ship that goes in to be overhauled, they may have them installed. So, interesting technology. We'll see how it works, especially people may have their sunglasses on and all that. So, me with my hat or without my hat on, and trying to see make sure it recognizes me. So, but the question I have is, now that leads to me, is that do you use a card? Or I was on Seascape, and I saw a lot of people with these medallions and all on their wrist, the little wrist medallions, or I think sometimes they clip-ons or whatever. So anyway, I much prefer, I'm old school, I'm sorry. I prefer to have the C-Pass card. I like to collect them. I had my very first one in 1988 card. It was not so much with a magnetic strip or of course it didn't have all that other stuff, tap or anything like that. It's just, man, they had my information on it. When I go and used it, people wrote down my information and all that. So it was more for that at that time, but I still have that card. It's pretty cool. So I have that posted on my Facebook page. So anyway, I just can't. I can see where people enjoy using the medallions. I see that. I myself, I probably never get a medallion unless I'm made to get one. I think some cruises are already saying that you gotta have the medallion to use. So in that situation, of course, I would be using a medallion. So, but myself, I just much prefer to have the card. I got my stack of cards. I got every one of them, like I said. So it's a neat little memento from all my previous cruises. So like I said, I got a stack of them. So anyway, that's just, I'm curious. Respond back. What y'all's thoughts and feelings are about the card versus the medallion. So, and now it looks like we got facial recognition kind of sort of in there too. You can't use well, I guess you could use facial recognition, go to the bar, but I don't know if they're up to that level yet, that status. Technology, yeah, they got the readers in the bar and all that, so that'd be funny. So anyway, I'm wandering around now, so I'm sorry. Y'all have a great time. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And I hope everything's safe, all you safe, and let's have a wonderful 2026. I got 3 cruises booked, man. It's a good time, man. I think it's a good time. I think the rates are starting to drift down now some, and so it's we got some wonderful ships coming, more wonderful ships, and Galveston's getting Icon here in 27, and then we got Symphony and Liberty of the Seas and Allure briefly coming to Galveston this year. So it's and plus we got some other cruise ships from the other cruise lines coming in. So it's a good time to be a cruiser here down in Galveston, folks. So if you're, like I always said, man, once you sail Galveston, you don't want to go anywhere else to sail. South Galveston is a wonderful place to be a cruiser from. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful weekend coming up here, and book a cruise. Hope to see you on the future cruise. And please hit that like and subscribe button. Miss Donna, she's asking you guys, please hit that like and subscribe. And become a member. I have memberships now. Be a member of the Texas Cruiser fan clubs. It'll be a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it. So y'all have a great time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.